Now is the time to send all of your dispute letters by mail, of course, and get those derogatory accounts deleted. And I'm going to tell y'all how in today's episode. You can use any credible credit repair company for this. After I tell you these 5 steps today and show you how easy it is for you to do it yourself, you're going to feel empowered to start repairing your own credit by yourself as well.
Tap in, Money Talk Mondays. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Money Talk Mondays podcast. It's your host, Saul, superstar realtor. A badass realtor, and I help people in all 50 states. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button, and if you haven't subscribed already, go subscribe to the Money Talk Mondays podcast. Today, I'm going to give y'all some real good game that you probably didn't know about. Now, even though most of this episode is going to be me showing you how you can do it yourself and save money, you can use any credible credit repair company for this. But of course, I specialize in showing people how to do it themselves, especially if you plan on buying a home. We got to save up that bread. We got to save up that down payment. We got to save up those closing costs. So let's save on the credit repair end. Besides, after I tell you these 5 steps today and show you how easy it is for you to do it yourself, you're going to feel empowered to start repairing your own credit by yourself as well. Now, before you dispute, a lot of credit repair companies don't want you to know this, but freeze your social security number with the third-party company called LexisNexis. When companies report your information, they report it to LexisNexis. So what the credit bureaus do is, instead of going to each of those creditors one by one, they go directly to LexisNexis to kind of get that easy way to verify your accounts. So if you freeze your information with LexisNexis, credit bureaus can't take that shortcut. And the other thing before you begin, what you should know is to send your letters certified mail. Sending your letter certified mail gives you proof that I sent this letter on this day, at this time, you received it, and you just simply failed to respond. So try these 5 steps when repairing your own credit. Number 1, get a solid credit report. Experian is cool. It shows your FICO score, but it gets a little difficult to show you line items and how you need to read them before you do that dispute. Credit Karma obviously is not a good choice because it doesn't really show you everything. And as a matter of fact, it only shows 2 bureaus. If you look at your Credit Karma app right now, it's only showing you TransUnion and Equifax. When lenders look at your credit report, they're looking at your scores from all of the 3 bureaus. Especially if you plan on buying a home, they're going to take your middle score. So if you use Credit Karma, you don't have a middle score to look at, so you will never know where you're standing with your credit score. When home buyers come to me, I tell them about My Score IQ. Not only does My Score IQ shows you all 3 bureaus, it shows you your FICO score. This is the score that resembles your mortgage score. Now, it may not be exact, but it'll give you a very good indication how close you are to your mortgage FICO score. Companies like My Score IQ and Smart Credit, they have all of your reports side by side by each credit bureau. Now, I'll tell you why this makes it easy. It's because if you're looking side by side to see TransUnion reporting something different from Experian, then you know somebody got to be wrong, and one of these is an error. You will use this in your dispute letter as a means of getting it deleted. I did a video. I walked through Smart Credit. I walked through a full credit report on Smart Credit and show you how I used to analyze credit reports to see what was reported inaccurate. And once I had that inaccurate information, it was easy to get it deletions. I'll leave that video in the show description. All right, step 2. Step 2 is send those disputes. This is probably the only dirty work that we'll do. And when I say dirty work, this is pretty much one of the toughest things you have to do. And by tough, I'm talking about maybe one day every month, at least for 30 minutes, sending out these disputes. Again, if you listen to the end of this episode, I'm going to show you how you don't even have to take all this time sending out disputes and have AI do it for you. Now, when you send these disputes, you want to send them to all the bureaus that's actually reporting it on your credit. That's why it's important to get companies like My Score IQ and Smart Credit, because every account is not reported to all 3 bureaus. Once you look at these reports, you will see that one of your collections may only be reported to Equifax, and one of your collections may be on TransUnion and Experian and not Equifax. So look on your credit report, see which credit bureaus are reporting that derogatory information, and then fill out your dispute. Send these dispute letters by mail to each credit bureau that's reporting it on your credit. Here are all the credit bureaus' addresses on the screen. Now the dirty work is done. That's right. The dirty work is actually easy work, y'all. Everything else is gonna be easy breezy. So let's go ahead and talk about step 3. Now, step 3, you want to follow up on these disputes every 30 days. One mistake that I see a lot of people make is they only dispute once. Guys, this is a process. Give yourself at least 6 months to get this thing done. Every 30 days, we're going to follow up on those disputes. The reason it's 30 days is because credit bureaus have that amount of time to respond to your dispute. And after it's been 30 days, if they haven't responded, now you have grounds to get it deleted. Now you can send a follow-up letter to that credit bureau, warn them that they haven't responded, let them know that you have that proof, and give them another 30 days to accurately respond to your dispute. Now, what happens if they do respond to your dispute? See, what I'm about to tell you next, credit bureaus don't want you to know. As a matter of fact, credit bureaus don't even think most people know this. If they respond to your dispute without sending you actual verification, then they didn't respond to your dispute. Now, what I mean is credit bureaus cannot just say, yes, this account is verified as accurate. They have to send you actual proof from the original creditor that they have a valid reason for reporting this on your credit. When creditors report negative information on your credit report, they're supposed to send the credit bureaus the information allowing them to furnish this on your credit report. So credit bureaus should receive documentation from all of the original creditors or collection companies before they put this on your credit report. Now, they don't think you know this, and they know that most people only send out one round of disputes. So what they'll do is say, hey, this information is verified as accurate. What you'll do on your round 2 letter is ask them to actually send you proof of it being verified as accurate. Because when you send out that first round of disputes, what you're asking them is to show me verification that this account is supposed to be on your credit. So make sure y'all using the right dispute letters when y'all dispute y'all accounts. You want to have this language in there. Because if they don't send you actual verification, then you can send a round 2 letter demanding that they do, or else they have to delete it. So follow up every 30 days asking for that verification. If they don't send you their verification after the first round, send another letter. Send that round 2 letter. If they don't send it again, send that round 3 letter. Now, boom, let's stop there. If you send 3 rounds of dispute letters to the credit bureaus and they still don't respond, we're going to do that Birdman hand rub because you got them right where you want them. That's right. The ball is in your court now to get every account that they didn't properly verify. Now you have grounds to get those deleted. And that brings us to step 4. Step 4, for all accounts that didn't get a response or didn't get verified properly, you're going to file a complaint with the CFPB. You can look at the CFPB as like the authority figure when it comes down to credit repair. They're here to make laws to make sure all of your financial information is accurate. They're here to make laws to make sure credit bureaus are not putting out negative or false information on you. They're here to lay down the law. And after you file a complaint the right way and able to provide proof that they haven't been following the law, you're going to easily get these accounts deleted. Remember earlier when I told you to send your letter certified? This is how you show proof. Every time you send that letter out certified, you get a tracking number. And when you file your complaint, you can easily go on USPS.com, enter your tracking number, and print out a screenshot showing where the credit bureaus actually received your letter. The CFPB gonna look at this like, dang, the credit bureaus didn't even respond, and this person's showing me proof that they didn't. And also, you're gonna include a copy of each dispute letter that you sent to further get them in trouble with the big bad CFPB. And the CFPB is gonna force them to delete these accounts off your credit report. It's easy just like that. And step 5 is simply to rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat for each derogatory account that's listed on your credit report. If I'm being honest with y'all, it really doesn't matter if that account really is yours or not. A lot of times, if you dispute the right way and force them to actually follow the law, even the accounts that's really yours could easily get deleted because they still have to follow the law. And when they don't follow the law and send you the right verification, the CFP is going to force them to delete these accounts. So a lot of times when I used to have my credit repair companies, y'all, I used to let's say they had a bunch of late pays on their student loans. Getting late payments removed from student loans is probably one of the easiest things that you can do. Now keep in mind, I didn't say get student loans deleted. That's kind of illegal, and I'm definitely not advising that. And as a matter of fact, having student loans on your credit report is actually helping your credit because it's showing that you have credit history, because it's showing that you have a large debt account. So getting student loans accounts deleted is really not the move. Anyway, let's say I want to get those late payments removed from that student loan. A lot of times when I had my company, I'll just use to dispute everything on their credit report, including those late payments on the student loans. I'm banking on credit bureaus not responding to the disputes. I'm banking on them not properly verifying the accounts. And after the first 2-3 months of disputes, man, you'll be surprised at how many deletions came off. Some of these accounts were real. Some of these accounts people actually messed up on, but because they didn't follow the law, you easily get those deleted. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. I'm too busy. I work too much. I don't have time to send out disputes. I got something for you too. This episode was brought to you guys by Credit Repair Hacks. Credit Repair Hacks is one of the world's first AI digital credit repair softwares. You're able to repair your credit directly from your phone. The system will detect any account that's negative, write a full dispute letter based on the items that's on your credit report, all from your phone. If you use my link, guys, you can get this for $29 a month. I'll leave that in the show description. As I was mentioning earlier, if you stay to the end, I'm about to give you a treat on how you don't actually have to write these dispute letters yourself. AI can do all of this for you. Now, let me tell y'all how Credit Repair Hacks work. When you sign up for Credit Repair Hacks, the first thing they're gonna do is get your credit monitoring information. When you enter your credit monitoring information, it's gonna analyze and dissect all of the accounts that's listed on your credit report. And based on how it's reporting, it's gonna generate a dispute letter based on how these accounts are reported on your credit report to easily get them deleted. Now, y'all know how sophisticated AI is and how much money companies put into research. AI pretty much learned from all of the results that it did in the past to learn more about credit reports. So the longer AI has been around, the more it's evolved, the smarter it becomes because it's literally feeding off past results. With that being said, Credit Repair Hacks algorithm uses the results from all of the deletions that they got from clients in the past to come up with your dispute letter and what will work to get your derogatory accounts removed from off your credit report. So when you put in your credit monitoring information with Credit Repair Hacks, it's going to generate a full dispute letter based on the accounts that's reported on your credit, ready to be sent to each of the credit bureaus. Two things that I also like about Credit Repair Hacks. One is that if you don't have time to go to that post office and send out that dispute letter, it'll actually send out that dispute letter to each of the credit bureaus for you. The other thing that I like about Credit Repair Hacks is that it stores each dispute letter that you send in your account. So when you get to step 4 and have to file that complaint, you don't have to ramble around and look to see where the copies of your dispute letters went. It stores it right there for you. How y'all feel about that, man? I told y'all I was gonna drop some game today, man. When I had that credit repair company, I made a really good living off my credit repair company. I learned all of these laws. I learned how to repair credit. I learned what credit bureaus can and can't do. I learned how to file that complaint. And I got a bunch of those derogatory accounts that was on my home buyer client's credit, got them deleted, and we went to go buy real estate. We went to go buy investment properties. We went to go buy people's first home. All of my methods, y'all, I'm telling you, are tried and true. Y'all know it's like a win-win situation. I tell you how to repair your credit. You do it. You call me so we can go buy a home. Now that you're listening to the Money Talk Mondays podcast, you really have no excuses if you plan on becoming a homeowner. After 3 months of disputing the right way, you'll be surprised at how many accounts just magically get deleted from off your credit report, y'all. If you've been following my podcast and saving up money the right way, we'll put a real quick plan together so I can help you buy that home. That's right, I help people in all 50 states. So if you know anybody looking, tell them to give these Saul a call and we can start that process for them ASAP. Yes, sir, man. I'm telling y'all, I know this business. I know how to do it. Just follow these easy steps and you'll get the credit score that you desire. This was a very, very good one, man. Y'all do me a favor and share this to somebody that need to know this information. I'm so grateful for this platform to give y'all this game. I'm grateful for the clients that trust me. And while we on that subject of gratefulness and what I'm grateful for, I got a couple of listeners that left me something that they're also grateful for in their life. Let's go check that out.
Good morning. I am Chauncey, owner and creator of Infinite Direction and the Girl Get Up podcast. And for this gratitude segment, I would like to say that I am grateful for the breath of life because without it, I would not be able to fulfill my purpose here on earth. So that's one thing that I'm grateful for. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to do the things that I'm here to do. I'm going to accomplish my goals. I'm going to get up every day and do one thing that's going to move myself and my family, my legacy forward. So, with that, take care.
Gratitude is the answer. Gratitude. All right, man. We got one more. Let's go check that out.
I am extremely grateful for the abundance of technology and resources that are available. We are in the best time in the history where information is so readily available. Most things are just a Google search away or one library visit away. And I'm extremely grateful for that. It has opened up the world to me. It has helped me in so many ways on my journey. And it allows some accountability on my part because there's no excuse out there. If there's something that I want to know, I want to learn, an area I want to grow in, there are so many resources available in order to help. I'm extremely grateful for being here.
Big old gratitude, man. I appreciate everybody that left a gratitude session for me today. If you want to leave a gratitude session, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this show. Click on that link and leave me something that you're grateful for. It can be big, it can be small, it can be something elaborate, it can be something that you really want to single out. It doesn't matter. Leave me something that you're grateful for and I'll air it on the show. I'm grateful for each and every one of my podcast listeners. So y'all do me a favor and like this video, share it, and hit that alert button so you can be up to date on all of my episodes that I got coming up. Every time you hit that like button, every time you share it, every time you leave me a review, it boosts the algorithm of this show so more people just like you can get this information. So if you haven't done that already, do me that one solid and support me that way. Guys, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me today. It's been a very good episode. I told y'all I was going to give y'all the game. If you want even more credit gems just like this, I wrote a book, How I Fix My Own Credit in 6 Months. In this book, I talk about all of the credit building secrets, what everything on your credit report means, and everything you need to know while you're in that dispute process. This book is only $9.99, and each copy that sold goes to my efforts of teaching financial literacy in the high schools. That's right, all of this good financial game that I talk about on my podcast, I'm going to teach the juniors and seniors in high school this information so they won't have to wait to 30 and 40 years old to learn about money. So you'll be contributing to a very good cause, y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. And until the next time, guys, peace.
Boss beat, boy.